Welcome. You're listening to the podcast of Willow Creek Church in Winter Springs, Florida. To start? All right, here we go. We're going. This is happening. Let's do this.
Hey, everybody. Woohoo, we're back.
It's been a long break.
It has.
Our tens of listeners have just been absolutely devastated that this has taken so long for us to come back to.
Well, Thanksgiving and the change of lights, man. I don't know, the time change. No, there's no excuse.
We should probably have scripted this.
We've just been busy.
Yeah, we've been busy.
Stuff.
Yeah, we've been busy. But not to disappoint our tens of listeners, we're back with a tremendous episode today. A tremendous episode.
You're going to number the podcast.
Well,
we don't know how many we've
done. We've with counting sermons and everything. I think I just got an email that said we are at number 75. So this is 76 on the list, although most of those are sermons. And so, yeah, this is like podcast, actual us yapping.
That's right.
Pastor
Greg's over there.
I don't know.
I'm Pastor Drew. And,
number 11, our producer tells us.
Number 11.
Here we go.
Ryan. We just wanted to check in, give a little holiday update, reflection back on fall. What are things we're thankful for? We literally have no script, so whatever you hear.
I know that's going to come as a shock to many of you that we have no script for this, but.
What are you thankful for, Pastor Greg?
Man.
As of this recording,
what am I thankful for? I am just thankful for a lot of things. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for our church. Thankful for the church staff. Just thankful that it rained this morning. Get it. Let's get microscopic here and go with that. What about you?
Similar. They're very thankful for family. Had the chance to visit with my family and Becky's family this last week. Our twins are potty training, so there's a little peek behind the Taylor
that's
curtain.
Exciting. Wow. Join the podcast for breaking news. I love it.
And just thankful for the church. Love this time of year. It is absolutely looking like Christmas, both in the lobby and the sanctuary, in the cafe. Soon to be in the gym.
Yes, next
Christian
week.
Help Christmas Blessing.
Well, speaking of the decorations, especially in the lobby, there's a large Christmas tree right in the front of the lobby. So this is more of a test to see who's listening to the podcast. But on that tree, there's a lot of ornaments. They're all the same. They're all like the giant balls and stuff. But there's one it doesn't go with everything else. So if you're listening to this, and the kids that did Kid Quiz last week were given the heads up that if you're listening, take a look at the Christmas tree in the lobby, see if you can find one ornament that doesn't quite fit all the others, and then let me know what that ornament is.
Ooh.
And that if you were on the edge of like, should we go to the service this week or not?
That's
now
a good invitation
I have
tool.
just tipped you over that edge.
Yep.
All the way. So there we go.
That was our scavenger hunt segment on the.
Oh, there we.
Yes.
That's now we can know who our tens of listeners actually are. So
text Pastor Greg.
Yes.
Anytime. Just kidding.
Or that's okay.
That's fun.
So,
it really is. It's beautiful. In fact, we were coming out of a meeting one evening a week or two ago when the lobby was being decorated. By our lovely Christmas elves, Jesse Hoy and Carly Bancroft and Keely Coleman, and they were working well into the evening, making it absolutely beautiful. In fact, that wall, when you first come to church, Willow Creek family, to the right where it has our mission statement, that wall is set to be sort of the photo wall. So between now and Christmas Eve,
plan your outfits accordingly. Yes. If you want to color coordinate with the wall. Well, those elves did the lobby, but there was another elf who's actually in the room with us that did a lot of what you see in the sanctuary. So huge shout out to Ryan Carter.
Big shout.
Yeah,
for
all his work.
He doesn't have a microphone, but Ryan, I don't know how you got snow just to fall on those Christmas trees.
That's how good Ryan is.
It's impressive.
That's how good he is.
Looks very realistic.
And right now he's cutting that part out as we speak. So, So do you guys decorate the house? Like I can imagine the Taylor house gets decorated like nobody's business.
That's a fun
Is this
story.
like Is this like your family's time to shine
It
kind
really
of thing?
is.
Are you like Clark W. Griswold on the outside, or
not to that level? But I will say I felt the weight of expectation over Thanksgiving after ate more than my gracious plenty of food because that weekend I needed to get Christmas decor out of the attic, out of above in the garage, and the outside set up because this coming weekend Becky is hosting the Willow Creek preschool staff for a Christmas party at our home. So we needed to make it look very decorated for Christmas. And so I'm a kind of a wimp on tall ladders, and so but we've got a nice little area above the.
I actually
the garage.
really appreciate that.
I confess,
because I don't want that call.
Oh, okay, I did not call.
Hey,
yes,
Drew.
I did not call you.
Hey, Drew fell off the ladder, and like, good. I don't want that to happen.
That's I could injure myself in a lot of other ways, but not that way. It will not be from falling off a tall ladder. So anyway, I graciously hired a couple of our students here within the youth ministry, and they came over on Saturday and did a phenomenal job. It looks really good.
Awesome.
So we did basic white kind of decorate like
nice.
lights. Yeah, we don't do all the colored lights, just white lights. We've got a little manger and a nice big wreath, and it looks nice. And then Becky does the inside.
Gotcha.
And it looks awesome. What about you?
Oh, we just the tree. We've got gnomes everywhere. We have nutcrackers everywhere, just kind of different collectible things. One of the cool things that we have is that Rob Elliott, who's a deacon here at the church, gave us several years ago this. It's kind of it floats in our pool.
Okay.
And it's just a string of lights that has a photo cell solar little thing that charges it up during the day, and it makes it's kind of shaped like a Christmas tree. And so it just floats around the pool. So it's a miniature version of the one we have three out here in the pond in front of the church, right on East Lake. So I've got a miniature version of that just kind of floats around the pool. So shout out to Rob and it still works. After
that's a nice
3 or 4 years. So yeah, pretty cool.
Well, I'm actually glad you mentioned that because breaking news, that same Rob Elliott told me that the deacons, folks, if you're looking for those Christmas tree lights and you're listening to this or someone asks you, share this pod with them so we can get to 20s listeners.
Oh, wow. I don't know how to say that.
There's a delay on the Christmas tree floating trees this year because apparently a rat got into the shed and chewed on the wiring. That's the latest from the deacons.
Okay. Wow.
But it's getting fixed, and we will have
live, local, late breaking. Wow.
Christmas trees floating in the retention pond here soon.
Ryan, how much time have we wasted of people's lives thus far? We've wasted 8 minutes of your life. Thanks for listening thus far.
Finish folding the laundry.
Yeah. You might want to hang up some of those things, let them dry a little more. So, Drew, it's December. You've mentioned a couple of things already going on in the life of the church. What are some of the big things? We've got a big thing happening next week, but there's also other things going on in December. So what's happening next week, and maybe just give a little airtime to a couple of the other things. Yeah,
throw it back to you for the sermon series and Christmas Eve. December, obviously beyond the lights and the family gatherings and the presents, it really is a time to give back and to be just thankful and appreciative for what God has given us. And so, we at Willow Creek desire to demonstrate the power of the gospel and how we love and minister to those in our midst. So a couple things I want to highlight. Number one is that the week of December 9th, so Sunday, December, is that right? Sunday is December 7th. That's right.
Yep.
The week of December 8th, thank you, is the Christian Help Christmas Blessing. This really is one of our premier events and how we come alongside our mercy partner, Christian Help. It's located right down the road from us on Seminole Boulevard. They minister to literally hundreds of people in our community during the year, from food assistance to jobs, counseling, etc. And so those families that have been ministered to during the year get the opportunity to come to our campus and specifically our gym and get to pick out gifts for their children. They during that time, they'll not only go into the gym and pick out gifts, but they will come into our sanctuary and receive prayer and encouragement. They'll make sure that they have kind of any other specific need, like food assistance provided for them. There's big trucks of food, not to be confused with food trucks.
Correct. Yeah, I fell for that this morning.
But big trucks of food, giving out food for the holiday season, and cookies that Willow Creek, I know members are helping provide. And so be praying the week of December 8th through the Friday the 12th for many to be blessed by that ministry. I know in the past, folks have professed faith in Christ just as an outpouring of the love demonstrated by believers. Now, if you have time, day, afternoon, or evening during that week, all of the information on how to sign up for like a time slot, everything from being a greeter like Mike Haas and Rick Reinecker.
So good. So good.
You look forward to Mike.
I love both of them being here.
The elves, right?
Yeah. Buddy the elf, and then Rick's out front. He's got his music playing and just such a great job welcoming people.
But if you can't get off during the day, there's opportunities to serve a few evenings that week. All of that's at willowcreekchurch.org. Just look under the events tab for Christmas blessings. So that's one way in which we give back. Another big give opportunity is connected to Christmas Eve, and I'll let you talk about Christmas Eve, but the Deacons Fund offering. So twice a year, we collect monies specifically during a worship service for the kind of replenishment of the Deacons Fund. Our Deacons Fund is really the arm of our diaconate that demonstrates mercy through helping folks from counseling support to bill assistance to any number of services that we support. I know Preston, our care director, is going to give us kind of a broke down detail of how much money was given in various capacities that we'll announce. I don't have that sheet in front of me, but Christmas Eve, every dollar given during that service will go towards really using that money to demonstrate the gospel and just hope for people that need encouragement and to pick me up. And so I love being able to give and encourage others to give to I almost said the Jeff Smith Fund, the Deacons Fund. So Greg, would you talk about?
Well, yeah. Speaking of hope, that's
please.
kind of been our beginning of our theme here this Advent season, with just the hope that Christmas brings. And we talked about that last Sunday. We're going to talk about the hope this week. And I was telling the staff at our meeting this morning, as if Romans 15 or 16 didn't have enough hard names for me to read in front of the service. We're going to look at Matthew chapter 1 and the genealogy of Jesus and all of those names. And you look through that list of people, and there's just utter brokenness in that list. Mm-hmm. And yet Jesus wasn't ashamed to put his name at the end of that genealogy. And he is the hope for the broken. And so if you know friends, family, or even yourself that Christmas is a rough season, come and hear about that hope. And we'll have more of that at Christmas Eve, obviously December the 24th, same day every year, just moves the day of the week. But December 24th, we have two services, 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. They're both family friendly. They're both designed to be around 45 to 50 minutes. Ends with a candle lit, singing of Silent Night. It's just absolutely gorgeous in the sanctuary when we sing that. And I'll be talking about what makes a really good gift. What makes a really good gift? So just something to ponder, something to think about, something for me to figure out what actually makes a really good gift over the next couple of weeks. And so
hopefully
we're looking
Leanne
forward to that.
Will help you.
My wife does a great job at gift giving. Yeah, she does a great job. So
no, Greg, I love that. Just the theme of hope. I literally had 2 lunches today. Please don't judge. It's the holiday season.
Oh wow! After last week, you should be dieting, but whatever. Yeah,
it was It was a back-to-back at Chipotle, but one of the
Both at Chipotle.
well, it was one lunch, and I just sort of made it
Wow.
back-to-back
Yeah.
gathering time, so I could replenish my Coke Zero.
Gotcha.
But one of the folks I was meeting with really, it was just sharing about some of the hard times they're going through, and it was just we were reminded of the hope of Christ, and I love what you said of this past Sunday's sermon, just that oftentimes we think of this Christmas season and kind of frame in even like what Jesus accomplished in his coming, just like only during this time,
Right.
But really, it's this time points to the incredible event in human history, but it's something that we experience, that the coming of Christ, something we experience every day of our life, and are regularly in need of that reminder of hope.
Absolutely.
That he came to provide. So, yeah, I want to encourage, as Pastor Greg said, I want to encourage you all to, and myself, to invite a friend, invite a neighbor to come join us at Willow Creek. We've got Advent candle the next several weeks. We've got our a cappella group singing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Singing right out front.
Beautiful.
Some Christmas songs as you enter. So come at even 9:55 on Sunday mornings if you are feeling so inclined to come a little early and be there for that. And it's just it's a wonderful time of year. We this Sunday is December 7th, and we will worship. And then that evening, there's a women's Christmas party in the chapel at 6 p.m. The following Sunday, the 14th, is we're calling it our celebration of the past year and what God's.
I like congregational meeting better. Yeah,
AKA
a congregational meeting.
Where we'll give some financial highlights and some other news and notes about the life of the church. But Keely, our director of operations, put together a nice little packet. I give a snapshot of the past year at Willow Creek, and then we'll connect in the gym for fellowship, our second Sunday Connect, and you'll get the opportunity to go through the office suite area and judge our doors.
Man.
And Pastor Greg, you've been
my door
burning the midnight candle.
I've got some little elves.
Right?
I've got little elves that are out there,
smart man,
doing the Lord's work through this. So.
Amazon's coming to my rescue.
Oh,
that's
right.
That's all I'll give away.
I think you just put a piece of paper on your door last year and like Merry Christmas, and that was it. And it was
not too much more than that.
And that kind of explains why I ask you, like, do you actually decorate? Because last year, not so much. But no, we're looking forward to it.
So yeah,
looking forward to it.
Lots of exciting things. We are thankful for you, Willow Creek Church members. As even I was given a sheet kind of looking over the member roll of Willow Creek, and seeing names of celebrating folks that are new to and newer to the church, as well as seeing names that have been members for many, many years. We're just blessed. We love being your ministers, and hope that this season is a blessing and a sweet time for you.
Amen. No, that's it. I think if you're putting up your tree right now, it looks fine. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. If you're putting up lights outside, they're straight. It's fine.
My wife is very particular about the bows. You got to just do one final check.
Well, the bows look fine. The bows look fine. And if you're wrapping presents right now, you're wrapping them for your kids. Just do a scavenger hunt. The kids love that. To go.
I was going to say, if you're wrapping presents, put them in a bag.
If you wrap a present, wow, okay, Ebenezer over here, and why waste the paper? But I think that's it. Hope you guys have a great, amazing celebration of the birth of Jesus, and can't wait to see what the Lord has in store for us in 2026. So we'll be back with you guys. Come back next year for more of the Greg and Drew podcast, maybe, unless we get fired from this, but it's quite possible. So
God bless us, everyone.
Hey, nice. That's a good way to sign off. All right, take care, Willow Creek.